Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then join me looking at a verse that really needs no explanation, but I'm going to strike at it anyway. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Paul says, "Be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." Again, this verse says what it means what it says, and no commentary is really necessary. But I'm going to just take a moment and let's talk about these three words: kind, tenderhearted, and forgiving. The word kind, again, is a word that all of us are familiar with. At least a definition. We don't see a lot of kindness in our society very often, but it means to be gentle, to be caring, to be helpful, to be good. That simple definition: to be good, to shower favors on other people. Maybe another way of looking at it was to look at what it's not. It's not being neglectful. It's not being bitter. It's not being hateful. It's not being resentful. And one writer points out it comes from words like kin and kindred, which means that it treats a person as one's own kin, which again I know is dangerous in some families and in some relationships. But again, we believers are to be brothers in Christ, and so we are to be good to one another. To be tenderhearted is to show compassion, to show mercy, love, tenderness. It's being knowledgeable of another person's circumstances, another person's pain, another person's problems, their physical, mental, emotional state, and to be tenderhearted toward them, to be sympathetic, empathetic towards someone in that situation. And then forgiving, again, is one that all of us understand. It is to give someone a pardon. Is the Greek word here, to pardon them for something, some wrong that has been done. Again, it's not saying that it didn't happen, but it is forgiving. It is acknowledging and giving forgiveness. Why? Because God in Christ forgave you. And I think we could take each of these words and say, why are we to be forgiving? Because God forgave us. Why are we to be kind? Because God is kind or good to us. Why should we be tenderhearted? Because God is tenderhearted toward us, that He is merciful, that He loves us, and He relates to us in tenderness. And there's nothing, I don't think, that can help us be better witnesses and have a greater impact on the world around us than when we are kind, tenderhearted, and forgiving to each other, because then we truly represent Christ to the world. You think about it today. Take an opportunity to be kind to someone, tenderhearted, and forgiving. All right? Have a good day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.